Yes, Mom. I know. I know. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Mom, of course I remembered foreplay. Oh, I gotta go. Hi, Robbie Schechter here, and welcome to episode 4 of our series, Playing Music for the Right Reasons. This episode today we're going to focus on something I think a lot of people neglect when it comes to music, and that is their look. So for those of you who know me, you know I've been kind of testing out different hairdos and styles and things to try to really hone in on a look that I think is gonna really make my music really just feel just fantastic. So anyway, right now I got a headband going on, and I'm calling it the European soccer player look. I think I get enough street cred with the boys in Brixton or whatever the fuck, somewhere in England there's a place with bricks. Anyway, so let's get back to the point of the video, which is playing for the right reasons, of course, and that, get back to, let's try that again. Let's get back to the video now. No, let's try that again. Anyways, back to our topic. The look, there's a couple things that are important in music, and notes, chords, melodies, those are kind of trivial. They come and go. I mean, really, it's more about, the faces I make when I play. Like say I'm playing something like some blues. I'm like, no, I gotta like try to. It can't look too hard, but it also, I gotta have a little pain. Oh man, shit. Here we go again, alright? So, if you're gonna do just something simple like, I like to do simple things because anything that's not simple takes trying, and, well, we all know that trying's the hardest part of anything, So, anyway, back to music, right? So, okay, so imagine now you're trying to go for the freak look. You just went to your first Parliament Funkadelic show and you're like, whoa, dude, they like, how do I put this? So you go to your first Parliament Funkadelic show and you're just like blown away by the level of freakiness. The freaks are out and about. So I'm kind of veering more towards what is weird, kind of like, so when I'm playing music, I'm kind of just like thinking, I'm like, yeah, oh, what is weird? And I kind of just think about weird shit, so I'm doing stuff like that, and then I go, I don't know, that was just, anyway, so that's a weird look, and you have to look confused. If you don't look confused, you're going to come off as confident, and I'd stay away from that. I think confidence these days really comes off as weakness, and I think it's 2017, and really what you kind of want to go for is scared. So here's what here's my look that, now again, I'm saying look, I can mean my facial expression, I can mean how my hair is, what my shirt I'm wearing, and no, I haven't showered today yet, and that's because it is not Thursday the 14th. So when that happens, well, that's going to be a while. Anyway, making friends is important, and keeping them is almost more important. For every friend that you make, you want to try to keep at least 2 or 3. Get that ratio. So, if I make 2 new friends, I'm trying to keep 6, how do I get these other friends? You manifest them. You just think really hard about what you want, and it happens. It's really weird. I watched a movie once called The Secret. Well, I didn't watch a movie. I watched a 5-minute video on Instagram of somebody explaining the law of attraction using the movie The Secret as the premise, and I got about 3 minutes into it before I lost my focus. But I think what I gained from that movie has really helped me kind of just channel the right energy so that, you know, the things I want in life kind of happen to, you know, come to me, you know. So anyway, back to music. So, you know, so we've got a couple different looks. Now, the thing about flamenco guitar is, this is, I'm going to make a bold claim, but this is the sound of the Inquisition and the 300 years that followed and the oppression of the world's oldest minorities. And it's really the world's true first world music. And so, you know, I always say, you want to hear what 300 years of pain sounds like, you know, it's going to be... So, and then I also want to, you know, it's one thing to watch somebody change a tire, but if you want to remember, it's best if you try to do it, the procedure yourself. You know, knowledge unimplemented is worthless, you know, if you don't implement it right away. And that's why I'm really trying to stay on track with my idea that it's more important to look up than to think about things like tempo, again, technique. These are things that a lot of people put a lot of, you know, they put a lot of stock into, and honestly, I think those are kind of a waste of time. I mean, I stick to a strict diet of kale and goldfish, and I try to listen to Barry Manilow every morning, and I do that before jazzercise class, which, you know, honestly, ever since the election, it's been kind of rough, and jazzercise has kind of been there for me. So anyway, you know, with your looks and stuff, you know, you really gotta stay focused. I mean, the main thing is not getting distracted, and, you know, because your look is something that it's continuous. You know, it might change over time, but, you know, you can take, you know, you're looking 2 years ago and you look today and say, I look like a different person. But the people who saw you transitioning every day, they're used to it. You ain't no different, you know. I ain't no different. Who am I? Just a bunch of atoms floating in a circle telling a story, you know. And honestly, I think if we remember that, we're gonna lock down a good look. So I hope this video has been helpful. Again, it's really, you know, don't get bogged down in traditions and musical idioms and ideas like that. I mean, I think even reading guitar tabs a little passe. I mean, it's a little pretentious, you know. If it can't be written on a napkin, then is it even authentic? I mean, well, here's the thing. Why should we have to read and write anyway? I mean, you know, trying's hard. Trying is fucking hard. Which is why the look is so important. Because if you can get that look right, you can bypass about, gosh, you know, 10, 20 years of trying. And you get that look down, you know, I don't know this for a fact. In fact, I'm still trying to find my look, but from what I would imagine, let me give you a scenario. I'm in Hollywood. I just happen to be there because I vacation there quite often. It's good. It's good to get the sun, the vitamin D. You know, I mean, if you look at me, I'm pretty in need of vitamin D. So, you know, and the thing people don't know about vitamin D is that, you know, yeah, you can get it in milk, but you know where else you can get vitamin D? At any store, you can buy a supplement for vitamin D. So the fact that if you're actually deficient on any of your nutrients, you can get a multivitamin. Now, I'd recommend a daily multivitamin. I like the gummy ones, you know. Why? Because, you know, life's short, you know. I mean, I YOLO hard on these vitaminas, you know what I'm saying? I'd be taking, like, sometimes I'll take a lemon and a grape vitamin. And it's like, I know I shouldn't have that much zinc, you know? But, I mean, YOLO, you only live once. So we're, you know, imagining that, you know, I'm on one of my trips to Hollywood, and this is how, you know, looks can really, really pay off, and you're in a posh club. I mean, as everybody there is somebody, you know, everybody knows somebody, you know, and somebody looks at you, and you know, you kind of furrow the brow a little bit. I'm not sure what to make of this situation. Like a little bit of discontent with disappointment. Kind of like a strong woe is me. Like, woe is the many years that, bleh. So, you know, you kind of try not to cry. Because we talked about this. Okay. So you're in LA. And you're, you know, so you're vibing this party hard. I mean, you want to show everybody there that you care less. Because when it comes to looks, it's all about the person who doesn't care the most. In fact, you know, people have written books about this, you know, about, you know, not giving fucks and blah, blah, and, you know, and kale and buzzwords and like reading 3 pages of a book and I saw half of Star Wars and now I want to be a nerd. It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't have the IQ. You didn't get beat up in high school. You can't call yourself a nerd. Like, have some goddamn respect. So, you know, I'm vibing this party out hard, you know, because I want people to know that I don't care. So what's the first thing I do? Break a beer bottle on my head. You gotta send a signal early on. It's almost kind of like a jail. You know, one of these Hollywood Hills parties. Now, again, I have never been to one. I don't have any friends who have been to one, so this is mostly speculation. But I've seen a lot of prison shows, and I watched Entourage probably twice, so I have a pretty fair idea of, you know, what the situation might look like. So it's playing out. I'm breaking a beer bottle on my head, and people are loving it. I mean, they're just... Yeah, this is why you turn your phone off when you're making these videos. It's just my mom. I mean, you know, does the day end in Y? It does. Why? I don't know. Anyway, back to I don't want to say speculation, but somewhere in between just improvisational bullshit and just total bullshit. So anyway, at this party, vibing it out, so people are loving me, right? Yeah, oh my god, I mean, clothes are coming off. Not mine, everyone else's, guys and girls. I mean, I saw a dog pop its collar off. Saw another dog just pop its collar. He actually had polo. It was an, you know, Hollywood. Everyone's an actor, but not everyone's a movie star. Anyway, I think the point I'm trying to make is you get the point. I mean, you know, break the bottle on your head. Do what you need to get the attention to show that you don't care. Because you know who doesn't care? Sociopaths. Psychopaths? Are we doing this again? No, we're not. Don't do it on camera. Well, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening right now. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening right now. Everyone at the party, they just looked at me. They were like, what a really, really cool dude. He must not care what anybody thinks. I can tell, can't you? 'Cause everybody can tell who I want them to think that I am. And if they don't think that I'm not who I think I'm not, who am I? I forgot. Who am I? Oh, that's a spot? Oh no. Who am I? Just a bunch of molecules and rationalizations. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'd really like to thank Kyle Dunbarton of Dunbarton Spatula and Plasterware for sponsoring this video. They have a couple locations. They're online. I'm not quite sure the website, so you're gonna want to check that out and make sure you don't forget. And I'd also like to thank Star Jones. So stay tuned for the next episode of Playing for the Right Reasons, where we talk about well, let's put it this way. Talking about music is like farting about basketball. You know what I mean?
Dunbarton, Dunbarton, spatula plasterware.